Here's my definition. Purpose-driven leadership is modeling what it is you'd like to see in the world. I don't mean in your business even. I mean in the world. Purpose-driven leadership is about congruence. It's about authenticity. It's about you being it, embodying it, whatever it is. And what's incredible is that you guys have an amazing mission. You've got a serious purpose at this company to make people's busy lives stressed out, overwhelmed, short for time, too much on their plate, spinning plates, juggling, kids, jobs, life. Some of them are dealing with health issues, money issues, relationship issues. And all they want to do is either satisfy a craving, refill the tank, refuel, regain their energy, get a good cup of coffee, have something substantial to go in their belly so they can get on, move on. You meet them at that place. You meet them at that crossroad. There's divinity in that. What a profound opportunity. So what is leadership? Well, that's a picture of Gandhi. Because to me, that's modeling. That's what modeling is. There's three parts, three elements to my own definition of purpose-driven leadership. Modeling is the first one. As Gandhi said, be the change you want to see in the world. Model it, in other words. Embody it. Ownership. Many of you understand ownership. This is accountability, responsibility, the ability to respond, to own results, to own outcomes, to own the process, the systems that lead to those outcomes. Some of you know if your stores aren't performing the way they could be performing, you've got to own that. It might not feel good, but what an incredible opportunity in front of you to own it, to do something, to embody something, to create change. We're going to talk about that in just a second. Enrollment. This is about vision. Now, I got to meet Lenny yesterday. Man has vision, can speak vision. It's one of the hardest things of being in any leadership role, management role of any kind, is to be able to create a vision, speak a vision, and then cascade the message of that vision across all the channels redundantly. I'm not going to speak for Lenny. I'll just say for me in that role, one of the toughest things my little voice would tell me is, you said that already. You keep saying that. Every time we have company meetings, senior leadership meetings, you say the same thing. It's redundant. And I go, yes. Because until we're embodying it, it has to be so redundant that people don't just think it's the flavor of the month. How many of you know what I'm talking about? Making busy lives better is not a flavor of the month. This is about a calling. It's about helping the world. One person at a time, one smile at a time, one meal at a time. I love this quote by Jim Rohn: the bigger the why, the easier the how. What this means to me is that when you have a big enough why, like the why that we're discussing, the why of your promise, you will be able to overcome obstacles because they're everywhere. They're everywhere. And when you have a big why, you can overcome those obstacles, including answering the question of how, the dreaded how. People get locked into their headspace of, how am I going to do this? How can I, watch this KPI or this KPM at the same time as we want to greet people, and I got to look after those teams. How do I do those two things that seem to be competing? Is all based in how. And the mind will take you out every time. It's a mindset issue. Your why is what will power you through. That's why it's important that you remind yourself and each other about this why, and that you create those cascading messages.